cabbage. That looks tasty.
Interesting. I never thought the day would come when I could say we've officially seen the Fendel Highlands.
What do you mean? Haven't we been seeing them all along?
Until now, no man of Strata has ever seen the Highlands.
Hey, so now you can brag about it when you get back.
I suppose so. It is quite a point of pride. After all, no one we sent through Fendel Mountain Pass has ever returned.
Wait, what do you mean?
We sent countless spies to infiltrate Fendel, but none made it to the imperial capital of Zavhert and returned. Incidentally, the capital is said to be right past the Highlands.
But we'll be able to make it back, right?
I'm sure our men said the same thing.
Yeah, we're probably fine. Probably. Anyway, I have to preface this by saying, because people misunderstand. People misunderstand when they're like, oh, you put this character last. Like, people, Sharia, for example, you don't like Sharia. This is probably one of my favorite cast of characters, if not my favorite cast of characters in all of gaming. Definitely top 3 at the worst. So, I love all of them dearly, and Sharia being number 7 is not bad at all. Like, she's still a great character. I really like Sharia. But someone's gotta be at the bottom, you know? I always have to preface this by saying that because people misunderstand. Overall, though, Grace's cast, very high on my list of best cast of characters in video games. If not number 1. Then top 3 at the very worst. Like, when I think of the best cast of characters in the game, I'm saving people the time of asking that question. I will probably think of Grace's. If not number 1, then like number 2 or 3 at the worst. Shaltier's Carda. You will always be my young master. Also, we finally got the trash done, which is amazing.
Very well, let's begin.
Gotta get the gunner first. Oh, he picked me up. He did it again. Should probably put the book back. We're breezing through battles. You saw this one. Back to the book. Oh, we're out of Elith. Money! I love money. We're done with the ropers, so the enemies shouldn't be too hard. Oh, you can't keep up. You can't keep up. Does end here. Goodbye.
Well, that was passable.
Passable indeed. We got the What Lies Ahead skit. And then we got that. So now we just continue. We will get a skit, and we are in the next area, next town. Hello.
Let's do this.
Goodbye. Perish. Asbel, we're gonna have a serious talk about this. Love to see it. Oh no. Might happen again? Almost got an Elith burst. Oh, the stupid slowdown. Sophie, get me up quick.
I won't disgrace my...
Oh, what happened there? Oh, thank goodness. I was worried about that Elith burst not getting there. Die, die, die. Just die. I don't care who gets XP. I just died. That was way too close for comfort.
pulled it off somehow.
Oh my word. That Elf Burst just saved me. I was trying to be like, oh, I hope we get it soon. Save the game because that just happened. Fendel's enemies do get a jump up in difficulty on Chaos mode.
How long can it keep snowing like this? I'm freezing here.
Hey, Sophie, how about you and me cuddle up?
You seem in high spirits.
I don't mind the cold so much.
But you've been making a big deal about how cold you are ever since we got to Fendel.
I have?
Okay, I get it. You just wanted to touch her. Go ahead, Sophie. You can tell Pascal to shove off. Sophie?
Oh, yes. Shove off, Pascal.
You okay? You've been acting strange ever since we saw Richard again.
That's not true. I'm okay.
That's written all over your face. One of my favorites too. What's interesting is there's not a character I dislike, which tends to happen. Yeah, same. Of the main cast, I don't really hate any. Honestly, the side cast too. Like, I don't really care. I don't really care about some of the side characters in Graces. I don't really hate any of them. Maybe Aston a little bit, but even then, I don't really hate Aston. But I understand why Aston did things. But of the main cast, yeah, I don't really hate any of them. Like, far from it. That happens with Berseria and Zillia. And, what's the other game? Arise. I don't know why I thought of Zillia before Arise. Because Berseria, I love all the characters. Berseria does have some of the best side characters, like Kudagane, Dial, Medissa. They're all pretty good. Berseria, I don't hate any of the characters. Well, Kamoana, but she's a side character. She's annoying. What are you gonna do? Arise, I don't really hate any of the characters. And then Zillia as well. Unfortunately, Abyss, I'm not the biggest fan of Annis. But even then, I think Annis isn't, like, awful. But she's, like, not that great. She grows on you a little bit as the game goes on, I guess. Which is better than saying she just straight up sucks. Any dualizing that needs to be done? Yeah, we can do Asbel and Hubert's. More evasion, please. Yeah, 4 to everything is good. 4 to everything for Asbel too. Probably next time we battle, we're gonna add like Malik or Sharia back in the party. Honestly, maybe right now. We've been using this team the whole time. I should charge my mixer. Let's add... Let's give Sharia a break, and then we will probably give Pascal a break. Just switch in Sharia and Malik. Get their stuff tempered. Honestly, take out Asbel too. We'll put in Pascal. And we'll put in Sophie. Keep Pascal and Asbel in the back. Ooh, there was actually a skit we get here. I hope Grandma and Grandpa are okay. Anything over here? Don't forget to mind your manners around Grandma and Grandpa. I pulled Fright here for decades. It's nice to see the country grow, but the military's grip on power scares me. There's nothing over here. So, we out. I think if we get a Crablette, there's a skit we can get. Crablette might involve crabs. Surprise, surprise, because why wouldn't it? Yes! Crablette! Might as well get Fisherman's Rice. So I think there's a skit if you have a Crablette on hand, which we do. We might need to eat it? Oh no, we don't need to eat it because...
This ship will take us to Zavhert.
You seem to know a lot about this country.
Is that a problem?
No, not a problem. It's just interesting.
The captain's crazy old. He probably knows about everything by now.
Tactful as always, Pascal.
Don't change the subject.
I'm not. I'm only like 22, and so I thought that Gramps here might be all kapow, and then...
Biggest mind-blowing event right here. Pascal's age just being dropped like that.
I didn't mean the subject of your age.
Don't fight.
Sorry about that, Pascal.
Oh, no worries. Doesn't bother me.
Does anything bother Pascal? Yeah, here it is, National Crablette Day. You only get the skit if you have a Crablette on hand.
Crablets.
What?
I like crablets a lot.
You mean crab omelets?
Yes, crablets. I love them.
Is that right? Well, I guess my favorite food is...
Crablets.
No, it's not crablets.
It should be. The crablet is the finest food in the world. In fact, I think they should make National Crablette Day.
She's like a whole different person.
Your favorite food should be crablets, just like me. Salmon. Salmon. I love that, dude. Sophie's obsession with crablets knows no bounds. It's just like Kohaku being obsessed with miso, was it? Fendel's famous for its cabbage. They grow in the snowfield, so it tastes delicious. I just saw some cabbage. I personally don't like cabbage. Fire Creus is pretty much the only thing that ever gets shipped to this port. We're good to move on. Wait, no, there's something else in this area. Fendel Tower is pretty much the nerve center of the entire nation. You folks aren't from Fendel, are you? If you're heading to Zabert, you best be careful. There's soldiers in the streets. Yeah, okay. Don't bother running from those Zabert soldiers. You wouldn't stand a chance. Zabert's progressed a lot over the past few years, but life hasn't gotten any easier. How can it, after all, when we still lack a consistent source of Elith? There should be someone here that gives me a title if I have 30 cartas. Oh no, we're not in. We have to go to Zabert Port. My mistake. Because this is port to Zabert. I always forget that's what Graces does. They do port to town, and then they have the town's port. Bum, bum, bum.
I have no memories of my past. All I can remember is being with Asbel and the others when we were children. They say I died protecting them. What does it mean to die? And why does it scare me? Everything is so cloudy, so dark. I want to remember, but I'm afraid. Will I die again someday? And then meet everyone again like I did this time?
I refuse to trust people I know nothing about.
Come on, Hubert. You still doubt them?
Ha! If anything, my doubts have grown more urgent. Those two are hiding something. Mark my words.
You dislike people you know nothing about?
Well, yes, I suppose I do.
So you don't like me?
Huh?
I don't know anything about myself. Does that mean you dislike me?
Oh, she found a loophole to your logic, Hubert.
No, it's not. You're not hiding things from us, Sophie. You just can't remember. It's different from what they're doing.
So it's okay to not know if it's because the person forgot?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Sophie, where's all this coming from?
Nowhere. It's nothing.
Oh, well, that was a conversation. I get why Hubert's a bit on the fence about them, but he's going a little too far. This is a simple case of justified, but I mean, understandable, but not really justified. And honestly, I don't blame Huber for being like a little wary of them, but he's going a little too far. Like, he should just like dial it back a bit. Just a tad. Mine? Pie sheet. So Sophie got the prone to worry title. Sophie is now a worrywart. She can now worry about things. As we'll put it on right now. Get heal cast time down. Hello. When I was a young lad, my friends used to call me the Carter King. Yo, you played Ark the Lad? That's because my passion for Magic Carter was unmatched. But one day, my old woman told me to throw away that useless junk. When I refused, she took matters into her own hands one day when I was out. Don't worry, I'm not about to ask you to give me your Magic Carter cards or anything. I just want to see some again. The more you show me, the better I'll reward you. Question mark for 30 Cartas, okay. Yes, nothing quite like Magic Cartas. Let's go. You surpassed the number of cards I owned back when I was a lad. You're a true Carta collector. Aswell got the Carta collector title. Ooh, this gives you Stampede Strike L1 at 25% combo. Yeah, get that immediately. I didn't really mention this, but in Graces, there are skills. Yo, we made an all divide. Let's go. We got one. Have 5. We're getting there. I took like all my Elith though. AB. I have a book of duplication in here. We can get rid of wealth for a little bit. And we have the trash side quest done, so we can go get that done right now, which is great. All divides take a lot of Elith to make. So I kind of want to take them out because it drains all of our Elith. We should try to get another... What should I make with the Elith mixer here? I think we need like find wood for a quest coming up, an Ember quest specifically. If I remember right. Get some quarry stones. We only have 2 and it's a 26% chance. How much Elith does that take? Is that like a lot of Elith? 45. We don't have enough right now, but once we get that healed up, it'll be no problem. Boy, we have a lot to do in Zavert.
So this is Fendel's capital, huh?
The fog sure is thick here.
Steam is the main source of power in Zavert. The fog you see comes from their machines.
You sure studied up on this place.
It's common sense to know about your potential enemies.
Is Strata planning to war with Fendel?
That possibility has been under some consideration.
But that would leave Lant caught in the middle.
We can discuss such matters later. We should go before the guards become suspicious.
Sorry, I had to really quickly check that off my side quest list.
Right. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone who might be able to help us.
Zavert has a lot of quests, one of them being the trash one we can go turn in because we're done with it.